to a fascinating journey through 50 fun and surprising facts that will expand your curiosity and challenge what you think you know. From the wonders of the natural world to bizarre truths hidden in everyday life, each fact is backed by science, history, or nature's quirky design. Whether you're here to learn, be entertained, or just add to your trivia arsenal, you're in for a delightful mix of the weird, the wild, and the wow. So, sit back, relax, and get ready to discover some of the most astonishing facts from around the world. Let's dive in. Fact number 1. Humans are the only animals with chins. That's right. Humans are the only animals with chins, and scientists are still puzzled as to why. Unlike other animals, the human mandible, lower jaw, has a distinct, forward-pointing bone beneath the teeth that forms a chin. No other primates or mammals, not even our closest relatives like chimpanzees or gorillas, have this feature. Some theories suggest the chin evolved to help with speech, chewing, or even as a result of changes in facial structure due to social behavior. Despite all the theories, the true evolutionary purpose of the chin remains a fascinating mystery in human anatomy. Fact number 2. A cat spends on average 15 hours a day. Sleeping cats are true sleep champions, averaging around 15 hours of sleep each day, and some can snooze for up to 20 hours. This habit is rooted in their wild ancestry, where conserving energy was essential for hunting. Even domestic cats retain this instinct, treating every sunny spot or cozy blanket like a luxury bed. Their deep sleep is often mixed with shorter naps, so they're always alert to sudden movements or sounds. It's part of what makes them both cuddly and mysterious. Fact number 3. Pigs can't look up at the sky. Due to the structure of their neck muscles and spine, pigs physically can't tilt their heads upward to look at the sky. Their anatomy simply doesn't allow that range of motion, as they're built for rooting around in the ground for food. To see what's above them, pigs would have to lie on their sides or roll over entirely. It's a quirky limitation, but one that fits their ground-focused lifestyle perfectly. Despite this, pigs are incredibly intelligent and social animals. Fact number 4. The moon has moonquakes. Just like Earth has earthquakes, the moon experiences moonquakes. These tremors are caused by a variety of factors, including tidal forces from Earth, meteorite impacts, and thermal expansion when the moon's surface heats up after long, cold lunar nights. Some moonquakes can be quite intense, lasting for up to 10 minutes. NASA's Apollo missions even placed seismometers on the moon to study these events. It's a powerful reminder that even in space, the ground beneath you might not always be still. Fact number 5. Venus spins in reverse. Venus is one of the strangest planets in our solar system. Not only is it extremely hot and covered in thick clouds, but it also spins in the opposite direction of most planets. This means that on Venus, the sun would rise in the west and set in the east. Even more bizarre, its rotation is incredibly slow. One day on Venus is longer than its year. Scientists believe this reverse spin might be due to a massive collision or gravitational interactions early in the planet's history. Fact number 6. Ants don't have lungs, but they still breathe. Ants might be tiny, but they've got a clever way of breathing without lungs. Instead of inhaling air through a nose or mouth, ants have a series of tiny holes along their bodies called spiracles. These openings let oxygen pass directly into their bodies through a network of small tubes called tracheae. It's an efficient system that works well for their small size. So even without lungs, ants can hustle around non-stop, carrying objects many times their weight. Fact number 7. The real shape of a rainbow is a circle. What we usually see as a rainbow is just part of the full picture, literally. Rainbows are actually full circles, but the ground usually blocks the bottom half from view. If you were high enough, like in an airplane or on a mountain, You could see the entire ring. Rainbows form when sunlight is refracted, reflected, and dispersed through water droplets in the air. The circular shape comes from the consistent angle at which light is bent and reflected. It's a hidden beauty of nature we rarely get to witness fully. Fact number 8. Grasshoppers have white blood. Unlike humans and many animals that have red blood due to the presence of iron-rich hemoglobin, grasshoppers have white or pale yellow blood. Their blood doesn't carry oxygen in the same way ours does. Instead, oxygen is delivered directly to their tissues through a system of tubes called tracheae. The white coloration comes from the lack of red pigments and the simplicity of their circulatory system. It's just one of the many strange and fascinating differences between insects and mammals. Fact number 9. Snakes can't blink. Snakes are unable to blink because they don't have eyelids like we do. Instead, their eyes are covered with a clear, protective scale called a spectacle, which keeps their eyes moist and shielded from dirt or damage. Since they can't blink, snakes rely on shedding their skin, including this eye scale, to keep their vision clear. So if a snake stares at you without blinking, it's not being creepy. It just physically can't do otherwise. Fact number 10. Frogs drink water through their skin. Frogs don't drink water using their mouths like humans. Instead, they absorb moisture through their skin, particularly through an area called the drinking patch, located on their bellies and thighs. This clever adaptation allows them to stay hydrated even when there's no open water nearby. It also means frogs are extremely sensitive to pollution and toxins in their environment, since their skin is so permeable. Staying moist is vital to their survival and breathing. Fact number 11. You actually can die laughing. As strange as it sounds, dying from laughter is medically possible, though extremely rare. Intense laughter can lead to a rapid heartbeat, lack of oxygen, or even a heart attack in people with underlying health conditions. There have been documented cases throughout history where individuals collapsed or died after prolonged fits of laughter. It's a dark twist on something usually so joyful, proving that too much of a good thing, yes, even laughter, can be dangerous. Fact number 12. Sloths only defecate once a week. Sloths are known for their slow pace, and that includes their bathroom habits. They typically defecate just once a week. When it's time, they climb down from the trees to do their business on the ground, which is risky given their vulnerability to predators. This behavior remains a mystery to scientists, as it's dangerous and energy-consuming. Some theories suggest it helps fertilize their favorite trees, but whatever the reason, it's a slow and cautious routine for these sleepy animals. Fact number 13. Hot water freezes faster than cold water. It sounds backwards, but under certain conditions, hot water can freeze faster than cold water. This phenomenon is known as the Mpemba effect, named after a Tanzanian student who observed it in the 1960s. Scientists still debate exactly why it happens, with explanations ranging from evaporation to changes in water chemistry. It's a reminder that even simple things, like water, can behave in surprisingly complex ways. Nature loves to break our expectations. Fact number 14. The Amazon rainforest produces 20% of the world's oxygen. Often referred to as the lungs of the earth, the Amazon rainforest plays a crucial role in maintaining global oxygen levels and climate stability. Covering over 5.5 million square kilometers, it houses millions of species and generates about 20% of the planet's oxygen through photosynthesis. However, deforestation and climate change threaten this vital ecosystem. Protecting the Amazon isn't just about preserving nature. It's about preserving life on Earth as we know it. Fact number 15. A cockroach can survive without its head. It sounds like something out of a horror movie, but a cockroach really can survive for days, or even over a week without its head. That's because cockroaches don't need their heads to breathe. They absorb oxygen through small holes in their body segments. Plus, their brains aren't centralized like ours, so basic functions continue even after decapitation. Eventually, though, they die from dehydration, since they can't drink water without a mouth. Nature can be both creepy and fascinating. Fact number 16. Plants can talk to each other. While they don't use words, plants can communicate through chemical signals released into the air and soil. When under threat, like from insects, some plants emit warning chemicals that nearby plants can detect, prompting them to activate their own defenses. Underground, fungal networks known as the Wood Wide Web help plants exchange nutrients and send distress signals. It's a quiet but complex system that reveals just how alive and aware plants really are. Fact number 17. Bees have 5 eyes and 6 legs. Bees might be tiny, but their anatomy is surprisingly complex. They have 6 legs, like all insects, and 5 eyes, 2 large compound eyes, and 3 smaller ones in a triangle on top of their heads. The compound eyes help them see colors and patterns in flowers, while the simple eyes help with navigation and detecting light. This unique vision system is key to their incredible efficiency as pollinators. It's no wonder bees are some of nature's hardest workers. Fact number 18. Your teeth are the only part of your body that can't self-repair. Every part of your body has some ability to heal itself, except your teeth. Once tooth enamel is damaged, your body can't regenerate it naturally. That's because enamel doesn't contain living cells, so it can't repair or grow back like skin or bone can. This is why dental care is so important. Brushing, flossing, and regular checkups help preserve what you can't regrow. Your teeth may be small, but they need lifelong protection. Fact number 19. Pine trees can tell if it's about to rain. Pine trees have an incredible natural barometer built into their cones. When the air is dry, pine cones open up to release seeds. But when moisture levels rise and rain is approaching, they close tightly to protect the seeds inside. This movement is caused by changes in humidity affecting the cone's scales, which are made of materials that respond to moisture. It's a subtle yet smart adaptation that shows how attuned trees are to their environment. Fact number 20. A shrimp's heart is in its head. Believe it or not, a shrimp's heart is located in its head. More specifically, it sits behind the head, near the back of the thorax. But because shrimp don't have a clearly defined chest like humans, it's often considered to be in the head. Their hearts are small and pump blood through an open circulatory system. This quirky anatomy is just one of many strange features that make marine creatures so fascinating. It also proves that evolution doesn't always follow the rules we expect. Fact number 21. You can't fold a piece of A4 paper more than 8 times. Try it yourself. Folding an A4 sheet more than 8 times is nearly impossible. With each fold, the paper's thickness doubles, and the surface area decreases, making the next fold exponentially harder. While myths say 7 is the max, 8 is usually the real-world limit unless you're using exceptionally thin paper. In 2002, a high school student with special tools managed 12 folds using a huge sheet of paper. For regular sheets, though, 8 is where most people hit the wall. Fact number 22. Bad sleep makes you remember more dreams. It might sound odd, but fragmented or poor quality sleep can actually make you remember more of your dreams. That's because you're more likely to wake up during REM, rapid eye movement sleep, the stage when most vivid dreaming occurs. When you wake up mid-dream, it sticks better in your memory. Ironically, a restless night could leave you tired, but full of strange and vivid dream recollections. So if your dreams were unusually clear, blame the tossing and turning. Fact number 23. Your nails grow faster in summer. Your body's metabolism speeds up in the warmer months, and that includes nail growth. Summer heat improves blood circulation, delivering more nutrients to your nails, which encourages them to grow faster. In contrast, colder temperatures slow down circulation, and nail growth slows with it. Also, increased outdoor activity and exposure to sunlight may play a role due to higher vitamin D levels. So don't be surprised if your nail clippers get more use when the sun's out. Fact number 24. Hippos can't swim. Despite living in water, hippos can't actually swim. They're too dense and heavy to float, so instead of swimming, they move by pushing off the bottom of rivers and walking or bounding along it. Their powerful legs and natural buoyancy allow them to glide gracefully underwater, even though they can't technically swim. Hippos also hold their breath for up to 5 minutes and can close their nostrils and ears underwater. Nature gave them their own unique way of navigating water. Fact number 25. The blue whale is the largest animal on Earth. The blue whale isn't just the biggest animal alive today. It's the largest animal to have ever existed on Earth. These ocean giants can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh as much as 200 tons. Just their hearts are the size of a small car. Despite their massive size, they feed mostly on tiny krill, consuming up to 4 tons of them per day. Swimming silently through the oceans, these gentle giants are a true wonder of the natural world. Fact number 26. Butterflies taste with their feet. Butterflies don't use their mouths to taste. Instead, they rely on sensors located on their feet. When a butterfly lands on a plant, it's actually tasting it by standing on it. These specialized receptors help butterflies determine if the plant is suitable for laying eggs or feeding. This unique trait allows them to make quick decisions about where to land and what to eat. It's another example of how nature packs big abilities into tiny creatures. Fact number 27. The banana plant is a herb, not a tree. Even though it looks like a tree, the banana plant is technically the world's largest herb. That's because its trunk isn't made of wood, but tightly packed leaf stems, called a pseudostem. Botanically, bananas also don't come from trees. They come from these giant herbs. This surprising classification shows how looks can be deceiving in the plant world. So next time you peel a banana, remember, it's fruit from a herb. Fact number 28. The average lifespan of a mosquito is 2 weeks. Most mosquitoes don't live very long, just about 2 weeks on average. However, their short lifespan doesn't stop them from being one of the most impactful insects on Earth, especially since some species can spread serious diseases like malaria and dengue. Males usually live less than a week, while females can survive a bit longer, especially if they've had a blood meal. Despite their tiny size and brief lives, mosquitoes leave a lasting impression wherever they buzz. Fact number 29. Ostriches can run faster than horses. Ostriches are the speed demons of the bird world, capable of reaching speeds up to 45 miles per hour, 72 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the average horse. With their powerful, long legs, ostriches can cover up to 16 feet in a single stride. They use this speed as a defense mechanism, outrunning predators in the wild. Even though they can't fly, these birds are built for ground-level greatness. Fact number 30. Jellyfish is 95% water. Jellyfish may look otherworldly, and that's partly because they're made almost entirely of water, about 95% to be exact. Without bones, brains, or hearts, these gelatinous creatures float through the oceans with remarkable grace. Their soft, translucent bodies rely on water for structure, and they can pulse their way through currents using simple muscle movements. Despite their simplicity, some jellyfish can sting with surprising power. They're proof that even the most basic organisms can be both beautiful and deadly. Fact number 31. Male seahorses give birth. In a rare reversal of biological roles, It's the male seahorses that get pregnant and give birth. The female transfers her eggs into a pouch on the male's abdomen, where he fertilizes and carries them until they hatch. Depending on the species, a male seahorse can give birth to dozens, or even thousands, of tiny babies at once. This unique trait makes seahorses one of the only animal species where males experience true pregnancy. Nature really likes to keep us guessing. Fact number 32. Bamboo is the fastest-growing woody plant. Bamboo holds the title as the world's fastest-growing woody plant, with some species capable of growing up to 35 inches, almost 1 meter, in a single day. That's nearly visible growth if you watch closely. Despite its speed, bamboo is incredibly strong and has countless uses. From building materials to fabric, its rapid growth also makes it a sustainable alternative to wood, making it a favorite in eco-friendly projects. It's fast, green, and surprisingly versatile. Fact number 33. Starfish don't have bodies, only heads. Starfish, also known as sea stars, have an anatomy that defies our usual sense of a body. They lack a centralized brain or a clear body-head distinction. In fact, each of their arms contains part of their nervous and digestive systems, which means they can operate almost like independent limbs. Their entire structure acts like a head, responding to stimuli from all directions. It's a completely alien design, perfect for life on the ocean floor. Fact number 34. Tea is the world's second most popular drink. After water, tea is the most consumed beverage on the planet. With a history that stretches back thousands of years, tea is deeply rooted in cultures from China and Japan to the UK and India. Whether it's green, black, herbal, or oolong, people drink tea for comfort, tradition, or health benefits. Its global appeal has created entire industries and rituals around brewing, serving, and sipping. One thing's for sure: tea brings people together, one cup at a time. Fact number 35. Vatican City is the world's smallest country. At just 0.2 square miles, 0.49 square kilometers, Vatican City is the smallest independent nation in the world. It's entirely surrounded by Rome and is home to the Pope and the headquarters of the Roman Catholic Church. Despite its size, it has its own post office, army, the Swiss Guard, and even issues passports and currency. Tiny but powerful, Vatican City is a fascinating mix of religion, art, and history packed into a space smaller than most neighborhoods. Fact number 36. Pandas love to be alone. Giant pandas may be cute and cuddly, but they are solitary by nature. They prefer spending most of their time alone, roaming forests and munching on bamboo. Even during mating season, pandas keep social interaction to a minimum. This solitary lifestyle helps reduce competition for food and territory. While they may look friendly, pandas are shy and value their personal space, a trait that makes them all the more unique among large mammals. Fact number 37. Dolphins sleep with one eye open. Dolphins have a fascinating way of sleeping. They shut down only one half of their brain at a time and keep one eye open. This adaptation, called unihemispheric slow-wave sleep, allows them to rest while still being alert for predators and coming up for air. It's a survival strategy that suits their aquatic lifestyle perfectly. By alternating brain activity, dolphins stay safe and never fully switch off. It's sleep with one eye on the world, literally. Fact number 38. The Sun is about 400 times larger than the Moon. The Sun is roughly 400 times larger in diameter than the Moon. Amazingly, it's also about 400 times farther away from Earth, which is why both appear nearly the same size in our sky. This cosmic coincidence is what makes solar eclipses so visually stunning, allowing the Moon to perfectly block out the Sun. It's a rare alignment that showcases how size and distance can play tricks on our eyes in space. Fact number 39. Australia is whiter than the Moon. It might surprise you, But Australia is actually wider than the moon. From east to west, the Australian continent stretches about 4,000 kilometers, 2,500 miles, while the moon's diameter is only 3,474 kilometers, 2,159 miles. While the moon may appear massive in the night sky, it's actually smaller in size than many countries. This comparison puts into perspective just how vast our own planet can be. Fact number 40. The tiny pocket in jeans was designed to store pocket watches. That small, often overlooked pocket in your jeans, just above the front right pocket, wasn't originally meant for coins or keys. It was designed in the 1800s by Levi Strauss to hold pocket watches. Back then, pocket watches were a daily essential, and this tiny compartment kept them safe and snug. Though most of us no longer use it for that purpose, the design remains a quirky nod to fashion history. Fact number 41. Sudan has more pyramids than any country in the world. When people think of pyramids, Egypt usually comes to mind, but Sudan actually has more pyramids than any other country, with over 200 still standing. These ancient structures were built by the Kingdom of Kush, and though smaller than Egypt's, they are steeped in history. Located mainly in the region of Meroe, these pyramids served as tombs for kings and queens. Sudan's lesser-known archaeological gems offer a rich and often overlooked window into Africa's ancient civilizations. Fact number 42. The world's longest concert lasted 453 hours. In 2017, the world record for the longest concert was set in Canada, and it lasted an astounding 453 hours, or nearly 19 days straight. This epic musical marathon involved hundreds of musicians who played back-to-back without repeating a song. The event was organized as a fundraiser and celebration of community, endurance, and creativity. It was proof that when music meets passion and teamwork, records can be broken in the most harmonious way. Fact number 43. Your heart beats an average of 100,000 times each day. Your heart is a tireless worker, beating around 100,000 times every single day. That adds up to about 35 million beats a year, pumping blood and oxygen throughout your body with incredible efficiency. Even when you're sleeping, your heart stays active, adjusting its rhythm to keep you alive and well. It's a powerful reminder of how much happens inside us without us ever noticing. Truly, the heart is a remarkable muscle. Fact number 44. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. A newborn kangaroo is called a joey, and it's one of the tiniest babies in the animal kingdom. At birth, it's no larger than a jelly bean and is both hairless and blind. Despite its tiny size, the joey instinctively crawls into its mother's pouch immediately after birth. Inside the pouch, it continues to grow, nurse, and develop for several months. Eventually, it begins to peek out and take short trips outside before becoming independent. This unique reproductive system is a signature trait of marsupials. Fact number 45. A watermelon is 92% water. Watermelon lives up to its name. It's made up of around 92% water, making it one of the most hydrating fruits. Its high water content makes it ideal for hot days, helping to cool and refresh naturally. Despite being mostly water, it's also rich in vitamins A, B6, and C. Its natural sweetness and low-calorie content make it a healthy treat. It's also packed with antioxidants like lycopene, which can help fight inflammation. Each bite is both delicious and nutritious. Fact number 46. Tomatoes are a fruit, not a vegetable. Though commonly used as a vegetable, tomatoes are technically fruits because they develop from the flower of the plant and contain seeds. This botanical truth often surprises people due to their savory taste. Their identity once sparked a legal debate in the U.S. Supreme Court, which classified them as vegetables for tax purposes. Tomatoes are incredibly versatile, used in everything from salads to sauces. Whether fruit or veggie, they remain a kitchen staple worldwide. Their dual identity makes them a fascinating food. Fact number 47. Snakes smell with their tongue. Unlike humans, snakes don't use their noses to smell. They rely on their forked tongues. By flicking their tongue in and out, they collect particles from the air or ground. These particles are then analyzed by the Jacobson's organ located in the roof of their mouth. This highly developed sense helps snakes locate prey, sense danger, and even find mates. It's a sensory system that's both strange and highly effective. It gives snakes a sixth sense in their environment. Fact number 48. Pineapples can take 2 to 3 years to fully grow. Growing a pineapple is no quick task. It can take 2 to 3 years from planting to harvest. Despite being seen as a tropical treat, pineapples are slow and steady in development. They grow from a central stalk and form only one fruit per plant. This long process makes them more precious than you might think. Their sweet, spiky exterior hides a lot of patience. Next time you enjoy a slice, remember it was years in the making. Fact number 49. Ketchup was once sold as medicine. In the 1830s, ketchup wasn't just a condiment. It was actually marketed as a medicine to treat ailments like indigestion and diarrhea. A physician named Dr. John Cook Bennett promoted it as a miracle cure and even created ketchup pills for easier consumption. His claims sparked public interest and briefly turned ketchup into a popular medical remedy. Though the medical benefits were eventually debunked, the idea caught on before fading away. Today, ketchup is a beloved table staple, not a cure-all. Its strange history adds flavor to its story. Fact number 50. Giraffe tongues can be 20 inches long. Giraffes have tongues that can reach up to 20 inches, 50 centimeters in length. And they're a deep bluish-purple color. These long, muscular tongues are perfect for grabbing leaves from tall trees, especially thorny ones like acacias. Their tongues are also tough and resistant to cuts, helping them avoid injury. The dark coloration may protect against sunburn during long hours of feeding. Giraffes use their tongues like hands, curling and twisting them skillfully. It's an incredible adaptation for life in the treetops. Thanks for watching 50 fun facts that will blow your mind. We hope you enjoyed this journey through the weird, wonderful, and wow-worthy corners of our world. If you learned something new or found a favorite fact, let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss out on more amazing content. Until next time, stay curious, stay amazed, and keep your mind open to the extraordinary.